Out My Vision, we always start with that song because we play together a lot of different places. Now, I'm Scott, this is Corby, that's Bob, and what we have to do now is, I have no idea what we're playing next. Corby, if you couldn't tell, is in one of the brains.
Yeah, that's right.
What are we playing
So
next?
we're going to do Broad Majestic Chain.
Okay, so we'll start out with I guess this is Pogues, Christy Moore. Just a lot of people do this song. And we do mostly Irish music. We do a couple of English songs, but that's when we're making fun of the English. So if you're English, I apologize in advance. It's leading into St. Patrick's Day. There's a little bit of conflict going on there, but it's okay. Okay.
Last time I saw you was down at the Greeks. There was whiskey on Sunday and tears on our cheeks. You sang me a song that was pure as the breeze, going up the road to Glen Bay. I sat for a while at the cross of Finnham, where young lovers would meet when the flowers were in bloom. But the men coming home from the fair at Chinmon, their hearts are Tipperary wherever they go. Take my hand.
Take my hand and dry your tears, babe.
Take my hand.
Take my hand, forget your fears, babe.
There's no pain.
There's no pain. There's no more sorrow.
They're all gone.
They're all gone, gone in the years,
I sat for a while by the gap in the wall, found a rusty tin can and an old revolve, for the cards being dealt, the rose are recalled, and the fiddle playing Shaun to the goal. The next time I see it'll be down at the Greeks, there'll be whiskey on Sunday, tears for the cheeks, for it's useless to blame, useless to brawl on a rusty tin can and an old hurley ball.
Take my hand.
Take my hand and dry your tears, babe.
Take my hand.
Take my hand, forget your tears, babe.
There's no pain.
There's no pain, there's no more sorrow.
They're all gone.
They're all gone, gone in the years, babe.
Take my hand.
Take my hand and dry your tears, babe.
Take my hand.
Take my hand, forget your fears, babe.
There's no pain.
There's no pain, there's no more sorrow.
They're all gone.
They're all gone, gone in the years, babe.
So I walked
As day was dawning, where small birds sang, and leaves were falling, where we once watched the rowboat standing by the broad, majestic Shannon.
All right, thank you. Huh? Oh, yeah. Michael helps us with our sound when we're places that don't have already built-in great sound people. Says your mic is too low because he wants me to sing more like this. And like this. So that's all right. I'm used to a short mic, you know. It's no big deal.
Back home in Derry?
Back home in Derry. So we do a lot of Irish music. This one was the first one that we started doing together. So. chains we sighed for ways. Good women were left in sorrow. Maidens were in full, curses we heard. The English in the thoughts left in mark. Whoa, I wish I was back home in Derry. Whoa, I wish I was back home in Derry. At the mouth of the fall, big fair red assault. Down the low decks we were lying. Oh, Dorothy screamed, walking out of a dream. A vision of Bull Robert dying. Sunburned cruel as they fished up the crew. Connor was down with a fever. 60 rebels today that for Botany Bay. Many will beat their receiver. Whoa, I wish I was back home in Derry. Whoa, I wish I was back home in Derry. We all cursed to hell, bow hit a swell. The ship danced like a moth in the firelight. White horse rode by as the devil came by, taking souls to Hades by firelight. 5 weeks to sea, we were now 43. Comrades we buried each morning, and our unslime we were lost in the time. An English man without mourning. Whoa, I wish I was back home in Derry. Whoa, I wish I was back home in Derry. Whoa, I wish I was back home in Derry. Whoa, I wish I was back home in Derry. Van Damien's land is hell for a man to live out his lifetime in slavery. Climate is wrong, gun makes the law. Neither wind nor rain keep for bravery. 20 years have gone, sir, help me by. The ghosts of me comrades behind me. But the rebel that I came, oh, the rebel I'm the same. And on a cold winter's night, you can find me. Whoa, I wish I was back home in Derry. Whoa, I wish I was back home in Derry. Whoa, I wish I was back home in Derry. All right, back home in Derry. You know, I've got to say, we have discovered we really like playing here. We really, really do enjoy this whole scene, the environment. There's one thing, though, that really stinks. Nobody's really drinking alcohol, and everybody's paying attention. You know how stressful that is for an Irish band? You know, Usually people are like 19 pints into the night. They're like, is there a band over there? Those guys, they rock. What are they playing? You know, you guys are all listening. It's kind of stressful, you know. You might even know the words, and half of you are musicians, and it's like, crud, I know 4 chords. All right, what are we doing next? Oh, okay. This next one's called If I Should Fall from Grace from God. All right. This features Bob on the vocals.
If I should fall from grace with God, when no doctor can relieve me, if I'm buried neath the sod, but the angels won't receive me, let me go, boys, let me go, boys, let me go down in the mud where the rivers all run dry. This land was always ours, was the proud land of our fathers. It belongs to us and them, not to any of the others. Let them go, boys, let them go, boys. Let them go down in the mud where the rivers all run dry. Bury me at sea where no murdered ghost can haunt me. If I rock upon the waves and no corpse can lie upon me, it's coming up 3 boys, coming up 3 boys. Let me go down in the mud where the rivers all run dry. If I should fall from grace with God, where no doctor can relieve me, if I'm buried neath the sod, the angels won't receive me. Let me go, boys, let me go, boys. Let me go down in the mud where the rivers all run dry.
All right, that's Bob Wright on the vocals. And Corby, too. I forgot to say that. So just
Not much.
okay, half the vocal. How's that?
Well, it's all around
You
my
get
head.
half the claps.
Half the cliff, yeah. All around my head.
Okay.
All around my hat I will wear the green willow, and all around my hat for a fortnight and a day. And if anyone should ask me the reason why I'm wearing it, it's all for my true love who's far, far away. Fare thee well, cold winter, and fare thee well, cold frost. Nothing have I gained, but my own true love I've lost. I'll sing and I'll be merry when occasion I do see he's a false, deluding young man. Let him go, farewell he. And it's
Corby on the vocals. I'm going to tighten this up here. So, well, Corby tells me what we're doing next.
Missing you.
Missing you. All right. So this is actually a good song. It's kind of a song about the Irish. They all came over to England and then didn't really get good jobs over there when they got there. So, 1, 4, 5, 6. Much for Chippy, swinging the pick. Can't live on love alone. Sail across the ocean, way across the foam. Where you a Patty, a Biddy, a Mick. Good for nothing but stacking the brick. Best mate's a spade and he carries a horn. 2 workhorses heavily shod. Who did you murder? Are you a spy? I'm just fond of a drink. It's me laugh, it's me cry. And I just drink Red Biddy, permanent high. Laugh a lot less and I'll cry till I die. Oh, I'm missing you. Give all for the price of a flight. Oh, I'm missing you. Under Piccadilly's neon. Okay. This is a new one for us. So if we hose it up, it's Corby's fault. And this is kind of stressful because you guys are listening. When I was young, I had a twist for punching babies with me fist. Oh, it's awful. So I thought I would enlist and join the British Army. Tooraloo-raloo-raloo, they're looking for monkeys on the zoo. And if I had a face like you, I'd join the British Army. Sorry. Oh, when I was young, I used to be as fine a lad as you ever did see. And the British Army said to me, come join the British Army. Tooraloo, they're looking for monkeys up in the zoo. And if I had big ears like you, I'd join the British Army. Corporal Daly went away and he left his wife in a family way. And the only thing that she could say was, damn the British Army. Tooraloo, they're looking for monkeys up in the zoo. And if I had a wife like you, I'd join the British Army. Sorry. Maggie Thatcher had a drought, so they filled her up with a Guinness stout. They begged the army with her mouth, she saved the British Army. Tooraloo, they're looking for monkeys up in the zoo. And if I had a mouth like you, I'd join the British Army. They make you keep your hands all clean, they make you sing God Save the Queen, they make you a walking death machine inside the British Army. Tooraloo, they're looking for monkeys up in the zoo. And if I had a face like you, I'd join the British Army. So if you're young and in your prime and fond of every kind of crime, they'll promise you a jolly good time inside the British Army. Tooraloo, they're looking for monkeys up in the zoo. And if I had a face like you, I'd join the British Army. Oh, tooraloo, I made my mind up what to do. I'll twerk my ticket back to you and damn the British Army. All right. You know, Corby tells me sometimes the songs might rub people the wrong way, and I do apologize in advance. It's Corby's fault, just in case. Now, the other thing is the fun part to do with this band is you could say just about anything off color and Corby blushes. It's like a stoplight. I'm not kidding you. So the goal here tonight is to get her to blush. It's easy. She doesn't like the word suck, and she hates the word fart. I don't know. All right, what's next?
Danny boy.
We have to play together tomorrow, too. She's going to not show up. I'm not coming back out with you guys. All right.
Oh, Danny boy, the pipes are calling from glen to glen and down the mountainside. The summer's gone and all the roses falling. It's you must go and I must bide. But come ye back when summer's in the meadow, or when the valley's hushed and white with snow. It's I'll be here in sunshine or in shadow. Oh, Danny boy, I love you so. But when ye come and all the flowers are dying, if I am dead, as dead I well may be, you'll come and find the place where I am lying, and kneel and say an Ave there for me, and I shall hear those softly tread above me, and know my grave will warm as sweet a for you will mend and tell me that you love me, and I shall sleep in peace until you come to me.
All right. You know, I'm gonna make a confession. I used to hate that song until Bob did it, and then I realized I like it now. I like listening to Bob sing, and I love listening to play the piano. So
Black is the color?
black is the color of my true love's hair. Her lips are like roses fair. She has the sweetest smile and the gentlest hands, and I love the ground whereon she stands. I love my love as well she knows. I love the ground whereon she goes. I wish the day it soon would come when she and I can be as one. I go to the Clyde, and I'm on it, so satisfied I never can be. I write a letter, just a few short lines, and I suffer death 10,000 times. Black is the color of my true love's hair. Her lips are like roses fair. She has the sweetest smile and the gentlest hands, and I love the ground whereon she stands. Thanks. So that was Black is the Color and then Watermark. That's an Enya song. So, and we didn't play that how we've ever rehearsed it ever. So, it's been a while. No, just that was different. That was good. I like that.
Ready for Johnny Tar?
Yeah, this is a true story. I swear. Most Irish songs are all true, and if anybody ever tells you anything different, don't believe them. Yeah, there's a thing called a Liars Festival. They have it in Ireland every year, and they tell the biggest whopping lies they can. I want to go to that someday. Okay, here's a true story. Let me tell you a story about a man named Johnny Tom, a hard-drinking son of a preacher, always at the barn. Lager at the tap, shots a patty from the shelf. He can open his throttle, throw back a bottle quick as the devil himself, Johnny Tom. Word got around that Johnny Tar was no pretender. From Clare to here, they liked the beer when Johnny went on a bender. Oh, down to the Dickie Mac, at the Pearl or the Swan. He'd be drinking by 7, by 10 to 11, all the beer'd be gone, Johnny Tar. Even if you saw it yourself, you wouldn't believe it. But I wouldn't trust a person like me if I was you. Sure, I wasn't there, but I swear I have an alibi. I heard of a man and knows a fellow that says it was true, Johnny Tar. Well, it was 9 in the morning on a cold and rainy night when Johnny rolled into Castle Bar and he was looking to get tight. He had money in his pocket, he had a whiskey in his eye. Get up off your ass and set up the glasses, I'm drinking this place dry, Johnny Tar. Now all the serious boozers were soon broken-hearted. When Johnny finished off 6 and he was just getting started, he was knocking down the pints, drinking them back like they was candy. He was looking all right to be drinking all night, then nowhere brought out the brandy, Johnny Tar. Even if you saw it yourself, you wouldn't believe it. But I wouldn't trust a person like me if I was you. Sure, I wasn't there, but I swear I have an alibi. I heard of a man and knows a fellow that says it was true, Johnny Tar. Well, Johnny finished off that pint and had another pint or two. When it made no impression, he started his session with Murphy's Millennium Brew. He was reaching for his jar when his face turned green. Ah, geez, Johnny fell down after only 16, Johnny Tar. Well, you could have heard a pin drop, and the crowd let out a roar. It took 5 Cork women to lift Johnny up off the floor. They called the doctor over, and he said, "You better call a hearse." But it's not what you're thinking. It wasn't the drinking. This man died of thirst, Johnny Tar. Even if you saw it yourself, you wouldn't believe it. But I wouldn't trust a person like me if I was you. Sure, I wasn't there, but I swear I have an alibi. You heard of a man that knows a fellow that says it was true, Johnny Tar. Even if you saw it yourself, you wouldn't believe it. But I wouldn't trust a person like me if I was you. Sure, I wasn't there, but I swear I have an alibi. You heard of a man that knows a fellow that says it was true, Johnny Tar. Johnny Tar. All right. Maybe a true story. I swear it, really.
Well, I've got Dirty Old Town next.
All right. So this is a Corby song. And I'll do the mandolin, right? Yep, another new one. Not new for people who know Irish music, but new for us. See, I keep finding songs that Corby and Bob have to sing, because that's really great. Then I have to learn the words. You know how bad it is when you're in your 50s, you got to learn the words? It really sucks. It does, I have to admit. You know, my son's here, he's pretty smart. He learns stuff really fast. All right. Stay in.
I met my love by the gas yard wall. kissed my guy by the factory wall. Dirty old town, dirty old town. I heard a siren from the dock. Saw a train cut the night on fire. I smelled a breeze on the smoky wind. Dirty old town, dirty old town. I'm gonna make a big sharp axe, shining steel, tempered in the fire. I'll cut you down like an old dead tree. Dirty old town, dirty old town. Clouds are drifting on the streets. Cats are prowling on their beats. Spring's a girl on the streets at night. Dirty old town, dirty old town. I met my love by the gas yard wall. Not a train caught the night on fire. I kissed my guy by the factory wall. Dirty old town, dirty old town.
Corby Howell. What do we got up next?
Scotsman.
Ooh. It's another true story. I gotta have my guitar on my fork so I can remember what chord we start with. Okay. So this is not really an Irish song. Oh, a Scotsman clad in a kilt left the bar one evening fair. One could tell by how he walked, he drunk more than his share. He stumbled on until he could no longer keep his feet. Then he staggered off into the grass to sleep beside the street. Ring ding diddly iddy oh, ring di diddly iddy. Oh, he staggered off into the grass to sleep beside the street. Later on, two young and lovely girls just happened by, and one says to the other with a twinkle in her eye, "You see yon sleeping Scotsman, so strong and sturdy built, I wonder if it's true what they don't wear beneath their kilt." Ring ding diddly iddy oh, ring di diddly iddy. Oh, I wonder if it's true what they don't wear beneath their kilt. They crept it to that Scotsman, quiet as could be. They lifted up the kilt above two peaks so they could see, and there behold for them to see beneath his Scottish skirt was nothing but what God had graced him with upon his birth. Ring-ding-diddly-idee-o, ring-di-diddly-idee. Oh, it's nothing but what God had graced him with upon his birth. Are there any kids here? They marveled for a moment, then one said, let's best be gone. Let's leave a present for a friend before we move along. So as a gift they tied a blue silk ribbon, and according to the song, the appendage that they tied it to was 14 inches long. Ring-ding-diddly-idee-o, ring-di-diddly-idee. Oh, the appendage that they tied it to was 14 inches long. True story. The Scotsman woke to nature's call, and he staggered toward the trees. Behind the bush he lifts his kilt, and he gawks at what he sees. Then in a startled voice he says to what's before his eyes, laddie, I don't know what you've been, but you must have won first prize. Ring-ding-diddly-idee-o, ring-di-diddly-idee. Oh, laddie, I don't know where you've been, but you must have won first prize. All right. That was a little out of tune. We've lost equipment. Capo. That's my fault. I had it in my hand.
It's not in a pocket? It's not like in a back pocket?
Got it. All right. This guy's here like, hey, buddy, cable's right over there. It's right there, man. I hate playing in front of other musicians. I'm so stressed. Oh, I'm just kidding. Don't take anything I say seriously. All right. Now, this is actually a true song. This one, I'm really not kidding. This is the last time the Irish beat the English in a war. And it was like in 1300 something, and they wrote a song about it. They're still singing about it because they haven't done so well since then. Okay. Kind of bloody song.
Your face, rooting all the old disgrace. The Black Fitzwilliam stormed your place and drove you to the flood. Grace and victory was sure, soon the fire ran each secure until he met a Glenmiller, lately to a blood. Persons well, Lord Kildare, faithful do what faithful dare. Now Fitzwilliam have a care, fallen is his Carlo. Up with halberd, out with sword, on we go for by the Lord. Make me do as in his word, follow me up the Carlo. Swords of Glenmiller, flashing o'er the English trail. See all the children of the Gael beneath the burning banners. Booster of the fighting stock, which is met an English cock. Grow out upon an Irish rock, clap and teach him manners. Listen, swear, Lord Kildare, faithful do what faithful dare. Now Fitzwilliam have a care, fallen is his Carlo. Up with halberd, out with sword, on we go for by the Lord. Make me do as given his word, follow me up the Carlo. To Clonmore flows a stream of Saxon gore, great as Rory Hoggamore, bending roots to Hades. White is thick and main is red. Now for Black Fitzwilliam's head, we'll send it over dripping red. Liza and her ladies, cuss and swear, Lord Kildare, faithful do what faithful dare. Now Fitzwilliam have a care, fallen is his Carlo. Up with halberd, out with sword, on we go for by the Lord. Make me do as given his word, follow me up to Carlo.
Follow me up to Carlo. Yeah, let's do it. Carver's like, are you sure I want to do this one? Yeah. Is there anybody here who likes dogs? Who's the dog lover? Everyone likes dogs. I love dogs. No, I really love them. So, I first heard this song. My mother, who's 86, this is not too long ago, she said, have you ever heard the song called Don't Pet the Dog? I'm like, yeah, my mom's telling me about this song. And she's 86. What do you know about Irish music? And she goes, well, you've got to listen to this. It's really funny. It's like, oh, come on, Mama. She's 86, right? You know? What does she know about Irish music? This is one of the funniest songs I think I've ever heard. I love this one. All right. And if you don't laugh, go out and get a beer and then come back, and we will be the funniest dang band. Well, I'd much rather have a frog in my throat than a porcupine stuck to my leg. And I'd much rather have a bug in my ear than a dog making love to my leg. A girl asked you home to meet Mom and Dad. She says she thinks you're quite nice, but you'd better beware, there's trouble ahead if you don't take this friendly advice. Don't pet the dog. Don't pet him whatever you do. He ain't been fixed, he knows some tricks that'll sure make a fool out of you. Don't pet the dog. He gets it confused with romance. Just leave him alone, or the next thing you know, he'll be asking your ankle to dance. Well, you say it's okay, try to push him away. What's his name? Can he sit up and beg? But it's trying to be cruel when you look like a fool with a dog making love to your leg. Don't pet the dog. He'll boo-boo all over your shoes. He ain't been fixed, he knows some tricks that'll sure make a fool out of you. Don't pet the dog. He gets it confused with romance. Just leave him alone, or the next thing you know, he'll be asking your ankles to dance. Don't pet the dog. All right. You know, I got to admit something, that the first time the Corby's kids heard her sing that, they were very surprised. You know, she was their youth group Sunday school teacher. You know, she's talking about petting the dog. So we have something that I hate to do this to Bob. It's not really fair. He doesn't know I'm doing this. So here's the deal. So Bob was out on a medical leave for quite a while. I mean, a real long time. This is true story, okay? And so he was gone, and he had gotten just in this horrific accident. And I found the note that he wrote to his employer about this. You know I pulled that off your computer? I hacked into your computer. Why is everyone listening? This is a true story. Come on, this is Irish music, you guys. Nothing but serious stuff here. I'm going to hose this up. I don't know the tune that well. I just learned this one. Dear sir, I write this note to you to tell you of me plight. This is Bob, remember? And at the time of writing, I am not a pretty sight. Me body is all black and blue, me face a deathly gray. And I write this note to say why Bob is not at work today. When working on the 14th floor, some bricks I had to clear. Now to throw them down from up that height was not a good idea. The foreman wasn't very pleased, he being an awkward sod. So he said I'd have to cart them down, myself inside the hood. This is really hard to light. Okay, here we go. Sorry, Bob, man, I just, this is your note. Now clearing all these bricks by hand, it was so very slow. So I hoisted up a barrel and secured the rope below. But in me haste to do the job, I was too blind to see that a barrel full of building blocks was heavier than me. So when I untied the rope, the barrel, it fell like lead, and clinging tightly to the rope, I started up instead. Well, I shot up like a rocket till my dismay that I found that halfway I met the bloody barrel when it was coming down. Well, the barrel broke me shoulder as the ground to it sped. And when I reached the top, I banged the pulley with me head. Well, I clung on tight, though numbed with shock from this almighty blow. and the barrel spilled out half the bricks 14 floors below. You know, I got this from your computer, right? Now, when these bricks had fallen from the barrel to the floor, I then outweighed the barrel, so I started down once more. Still clinging tightly to the rope, I sped down towards the ground, and I landed on the broken bricks that were scattered all around. While I lay there groaning on the ground, thought I'd passed the worst, when the barrel hit the pulley wheel and then the bottom burst. With a shower of bricks aimed down on me, and I hadn't got a hope. So I lay there moaning on the ground, I let go of the bloody rope. The barrel then being heavier, it started down once more. I landed right across me as I lay across the floor. Well, I broke 3 ribs in my left arm, and I can only say that I hope you understand why Bob is not at work today. You'll learn not to leave your password on the computer when I walk by. All right, that might have been sort of a true story.
You want to do right on? Or do you want to do Irish blues?
Irish blues.
Okay, that's more
Irish.
appropriate after that.
Yeah, the next one's too slow. We'll do a slow one later.
Yeah.
This one is, I heard it in Garrison Keillor, and I thought, okay, this is a cool song. It's a blues song, sort of done Irish style. And, you know, I've got my son's band member here who plays like lead guitar, and he's really, really good. So I want these guys, these like 16, 17-year-old kids to know that I can do a lead on the guitar. It just takes me a little bit to do it. Here we go. That's a lead. I'm shredding this guitar. Well, I got up today, got out of bed, hair was all ready, face was all red, eyes were bloodshot, thought I was dead, woke up today with the Irish blues. Well, I try to be good, but faith and begorra, I go to bed laughing, wake up in sorrow, and what do you think? The next thing tomorrow, I'll wake the next day with the Irish blues. Last night, the Guinness was flowing. Last night, we really got going. The singing, the dancing, I couldn't refuse. Woke up today with the Irish blues. Well, I'm a grown man, but just like my daddy, I like to go out on the feast of St. Paddy, take on the ways of a much younger laddie, wake the next day with the Irish blues. Well, my brother's a priest, my sister's a nun, my wife's against any measure of fun, so I'll go myself and I'll get the job done, and I'll wake the next day with the Irish blues. Last night, Guinness was flowing, and last night we really got going. The singing, the dancing, I couldn't refuse. Woke up today with the Irish blues. Bye. Well, we all wake up early, 'cause Mass is at 7. There's such Seamus, Michael, and Kevin, all trying to get our sad souls to heaven. We woke up today with the Irish blues. Last night, Guinness was flowing, and last night we really got going. The singing, the dancing, I couldn't refuse. Woke up today with the Irish blues. With the Irish blues. All right. What do you want to do, Corby?
We do Wild Rover, or we, how many more do we want to do?
Do you want to do Wild Rover?
We do Wild Rover, or do we?
Do Wild Rover, take a break? Huh?
Seven Lights, or you,
Oh. Huh?
they're ready to do that Wild
What?
Rover. Okay, well, Wild Rover then.
No, I want to do something really slow. This is a song about my friend Catlin. True story. I've been a wild rover for many a years, and I spent all me money on whiskey and beer. And now I'm returning with gold in great store, and I never will play the wild rover no more. And it's no, wait, no, hold on. You know what? You guys suck. Okay, sorry, Clint. I'm sorry, I'm insulting everybody. You got to be able to talk. It's no, nay, never. No, nay, never, no more. Will I play the wild rover? No, never, no more. Okay, you don't suck on me. You guys are really great. Sorry. I went into an alehouse I used to frequent, and I told the landlady me money was spent. I asked her for credit, she answered me nay. She said, custom is yours, I can get any day. And it's no, nay, never. No, nay, never, no more. Will I play the wild rover? No, never, no more. Then out of me pocket came 10 sovereigns bright, and the landlady's eyes opened wide with delight. She said, I have whiskey, wines of the best. And the words that I said, they were surely in jest. And it's no, nay, never. No, nay, never, no more. Will I play the wild rover? No, never, no more. Then out of my pocket came more sovereigns bright, and the landlady laughed and she leered with delight. More whiskey, more wines, more beer of the best. Then I'll take 'em upstairs and I'll take off me dress. And it's no, nay, never. No, nay, never, no more. Will I play the wild rover? No, never, no more. I'm gonna do it. I said to me father, I've been roving wild, and I met me a girl, and I fathered a child. I asked her to marry, she answered instead, that never could be, 'cause I'm already wed. And it's no, nay, never. No, nay, never, no more. Will I play the wild rover? No, never, no more. My father said, son, I pity your plight, but you should have used your protection that night. Said I used protection, but from an Englishman's hall. The damn thing it broke was 4 sizes too small. And it's no, nay, never. I know. No, nay, never, no more. Will I play I'll go back to me mother, confess what I've done, and I'll ask her to prod her prodigal son. And if she caress me oft times before, and I never will play the wild rover no more. And it's no, nay, never, no, nay, never, no more will I play the wild rover, no, never, no more. One more time, and it's no, nay, never, no, nay, never, no more will I play the wild rover, no, never, no more. All right, thanks. Should we do 7 Drunken Nights and finish? Yeah. 7 Drunken, okay. Okay, this is at a request of our teachers in the audience. I'm really kind of surprised they want to do that because they can't, well, you couldn't really repeat this with your kids, could you? Okay, another true song. It's called 7 Drunken Nights. If you notice, there's a theme in Irish music, you know, it's like not remembering where you're at. It's kind of an unhealthy lifestyle, really. That's why we like doing it here, because this is good coffee, organic, and what a great place. And I will say one thing before we're going to take a break after this song. We really do love this place here. You know, Clint and all the staff, what a great community place. So we're glad to be here. So I'm not going to shout this one out to you because it's a song about a drunken guy. So when I got home on Sunday night, as drunk could be, I saw a horse outside me door where my old horse should be. So I called me wife, hey wife, and I says to her, can you kindly tell to me who owns that horse outside the door where your horse should be? Ah, you drunk, you silly fool, so drunk you cannot see. That's a lovely milk cow, me mother said to me. Well, many a days I'd wandered, 100 days or more, but a saddle on a milk cow, sure I've never seen before. So when I got home on Monday night, as drunk could be, I saw a coat behind me door where my old coat should be. So I called me wife, hey wife, and I says to her, can you kindly tell to me who owns that coat behind the door where my old coat should be? Ah, you drunk, you silly fool, so drunk you cannot see. That's a lovely woolen blanket me mother gave to me. Well, many a days I wandered 100 miles or more, but buttons on a blanket sure never seen before. So when I got home on Tuesday night, as drunk could be, I saw a pipe beside me chair where my old pipe should be. So I called me wife, my wife, and I says to her, can you kindly tell to me who owns that pipe beside the chair where my old pipe should be? Ah, you drunk, you silly fool, so drunk you cannot see. That's a lovely tin whistle me mother gave to me. Well, many a days I'd wandered 100 miles or more, but tobacco on a tin whistle sure I've never seen before. So when I got home on Wednesday night, as drunk could be, I saw a hat beside me bed where my old hat should be. So I called me wife, hey wife, and I says to her, can you kindly tell to me who owns that hat beside the bed where my old hat should be? Ah, you drunk, you silly fool, so drunk you cannot see. That's a lovely chamber pot me mother gave to me. Well, many a days I'd wandered 100 miles or more, but sweatbands on a chamber pot I've never seen before. So when I got home on Thursday night, as drunk could be, I saw a head inside my bed. My old head should be. So I call my wife and I says to her, can you kindly tell to me who owns that head inside the bed where my old head should be? Ah, you drunk, you silly fool, so drunk you cannot see. That's a lovely baby boy me mother gave to me. Well, many a day that wandered 100 miles or more, but whiskers on a baby boy I'd never seen before. So when I got home on Friday night, as drunk could be, I saw two hands upon her breasts. There's a kid back there, where my old hand should be. So I called me wife, hey wife, and I says to her, can you kindly tell to me who owns those hands upon your breast where my old hand should be? Ah, you drunk, you silly fool, so drunk you cannot see. That's a lovely nightgown me mother gave to me. Well, many a days I'd wandered 100 miles or more, but fingers on a nightgown sure I've never seen before. So when I got home on Saturday night, as drunk could be, I saw a man running out of the house at 3:15. So I called me wife. Hey wife, but I says to her, can you kindly tell to me who was that man running out of the house at 3:15? Ah, you drunk, you silly fool, so drunk you cannot see. That's the English mailman me mother sent to me. Well, many a days I wandered 100 miles or more, but an Englishman that can keep it up till 3 I've never seen before. Ah, you're drunk, you silly fool, so drunk you cannot see. That's the English tax collector, the Queen, she sent to me. Well, many a days I've wandered 100 miles or more, but an Englishman that can stay up till 3 I've never seen before. All right, there's hell to pay with my wife. Okay, we're gonna take a short break. Thank you.
bring it on home to you. I can bring it on home to you. Gonna bring it on home to you. Home to you. Home to you. Say, listen, I bring it on home to you. Home to you. Bring it home to you. Say, listen, gonna give it so you can't say no. Gonna give it so you can't say no. Gonna give it so you can't say no. Give it to you, give it to you, give it to you. Gonna give it so you can't say no. Gonna give it so you can't say no. Gonna give it so you can't say no. Can I stay here with you till the morning? I am so far from home and I feel a little stoned. Can I stay here with you till the morning? There's nothing I want more than to wake up on your floor. Lay with me in your thinnest dress. Fill my heart with each caress. Between your blissful kisses whisper, darling, is this love? Can I stay here with you till the day breaks? There's something you should know. I ain't got no place to go. Can I stay here with you till the day breaks? How happy it would make me to see your face when I wake. Lay with me in your thinnest dress. Fill my heart with each caress. Between your blissful kisses whisper, darling, is this love? Can I stay here with you through the night time? I've fallen sad inside and I need a place to hide. Can I stay here with you through the night time? I'm all alone and blue. Won't you take me to you? Lay with me in your thinnest dress. Fill my heart with each caress. Between your blissful kisses whisper, darling, is this love? Whisper to me, is this love? My eyes are dry, my hands are tied. Nothing I can say. If you feel the need to go, I won't stand in your way. Sit and think, drown and drink, sing this sad, sad song. You can bring me flowers, baby, when I'm dead and gone. Fate has played his hand so cruel. There ain't nothing I can do. You say you lost your love for me, my love for you. Sit and cry, say goodbye, sing this sad, sad song. You can bring me flowers, baby, when I'm dead and gone.